join me here today at Pipehill Fisheries on the Hollybush Pool. Now this is a typical commercial fishery. It's full of carp ranging from maybe 1 up to 8 pound. It's got plenty of features. We've got islands, we've got reed beds, we've got lily beds, and the fish bite like mad. So you need a proper tool to get those fish out. This is the brand new Shakespeare Xertion Carp margin pole. They come in 2 sizes, the 4.5 metre and the 6 metre. And the first thing you're going to notice when I hold up one of the sections, and they're all like this, is it's white. Now there's not many poles like that, is there? Most of them are black carbon. And there's a couple of advantages to this. The first one is middle of summer, which obviously we're not at the moment, but in your middle of summer, black sections get boiling hot. That won't in your hands. White, just with the sun, it just won't get as hot. So that's one advantage. Second advantage, and this is dubious as to whether it's actually a thing. If a fish is looking up at that onto a white sky, that's going to blend in. If you've got a black top kit waving over their heads, there's a theory that they can see it. Now, if you look at the best in the business, they all use white top kits when they're fishing in shallow water or shallow. So I think there's something in it. So that can actually help you catch more fish because they can't detect the pole over your head. And as I've said, every section is like that. So it helps conceal the pole in a way. The top kit, each pole can be one top kit. It's got a side puller installed, which is really handy. We come to the top end. Now the bushes aren't in there already. It's not pre-bushed, but the pole is cut back nicely enough to take the big elastics it's supposed to take. The rating is the biggest that you can get on the market, like a 20 plus. So this is a strong pole. If you get a 3.1mm internal bush, which you can get in any tackle shop, they'll cost you a couple of quid, fits in snugly, and it'll take a decent elastic. So that's not really a problem at all. Coming down to the sections, when you look at any section, if you grab the end and just have a little squeeze of that, there is no giving that. That is not going to break on you. And it's the same throughout the sections. There's plenty of strength in there. There's plenty of power in there. And one other thing about the top kit, which I just completely forgot about, but it's very important. Look at the length of that. That is probably maybe 2/3 of a normal top kit. Now what that allows you to do is when we're fishing in the margins, we're only going to be fishing with rigs that are maybe 2, 3, 4 foot at the most. You don't need a big long top kit. What a short top kit like this does as well is it allows you to bring the fish up really close to you. So you're not having to reach out with the net to get it. So you play your fish, when it pops up in front of you, it's right in front of you, and you can scoop it straight away. When you're fishing with short rigs, it makes perfect sense. You're literally, on your first scoop, you get it because it's right in front of you. So, that's enough talking. The reed beds out there have been bashing around like mad since I set up. I've not even put any bait in. So there's definitely a few fish there. And I've got a feeling that I'm gonna have to haul a little bit when I hook them. So, let's have a go and put this bad boy through its paces. So, we're gonna play it really simple today. I've got a tub of 4mm pellets, a tub of 6mm. We're gonna sprinkle a few 4s in via a pot with a banded 6mm on the hook. In terms of tackle, there's just no messing around because even the small carp will rag you through there. So we've got 0.18 mainline, 0.16 hook length, strong size 14 hook, and then the elastic is a tightened up grade 14 hollow. Now again, it has to be tightened. I don't want too much stretch in that elastic because if I give them too much stretch, I can pull the pole all I want. They'll just end up burrowing in there. So the plan is fish in front, anything I hook, pull to the right and get it out. So then we'll see what this pole's made of. So I'm gonna get this rig in just on the edge of them lilies, just lay it there, tap my pellets just right over the top, just hold tight to it. It's only 6 metres, and you can't feel the weight of this. It's a strong carbon, it's a tough carbon. If you had this at 14.5, 13 metres, it'd probably be a heavy pole, but it's not, so we don't need to worry about that. It's a 6 metre pole, and at 6 metres, you're not going to have any problems with this. You just fish that all day. I mean, I've got that, look, I just put that in one arm like that. You could hold that there all day. And we've got about 3.5 foot there, something like that. And there's definitely plenty of carp there. I can see the lilies twitching. They're not silverfish. I can see the odd one gobbing up in the water. It's a fish holding spot. And I think I could come here in the middle of winter and this peg would still have fish in it because features mean fish, don't they? Oh, here we go. There, now look at that. Now, I don't think it's a big fish, but did you see how I was able just to pull? That elastic was tightened, that fish wanted to get in there. If I give it any give, then that fish is going in. Now watch this with the top kit. Look how close this fish is going to pop up in front of me. I'm going to bring that there, and it's in the net, just like that. There's no big reach for it or anything like that. You literally, fish comes up, fish goes in the net. And there we go. Not the biggest fish in here by any means, maybe 3 or 4 pound, but fish like that don't half pull a little bit. You need a strong bit of kit to get them out. As soon as I hook that fish, it's gonna dive straight into them lilies, and you've got to pull. And if you ain't got the right kit, it's gonna break. But the Xertion stands up to the abuse you give it. Put the right elastic in it, you pull, you heave it away, you get it into open water, and before you know it, it's popped up in front of you on that short top kit, and it's in the net. And we're in business. And look at that, you got to pull straight away, going for that direction. And look at that, the combination of the pole and the strong elastic, you get it away. 65 quid you're looking at for one of these, the 6 metre version in the shops, maybe 50, 55 for the shorter version, the 4.5 metres. And get fish like that out and bigger. It's a great bit of kit. Get in the shops, give it a look, and if you get your hands on one, you won't be disappointed.